Let's go back to the quarry. One thing that the recent manual pages have taught me is that I am a good bit closer to the end than I thought I was. Unless there's like a whole second manual. I mean, there's always the possibility that it's like actually way bigger and there's way more because you don't know. But if we're going by, you know, manual we have versus manual we don't have, places we've been versus places we haven't, progress is good. Those are the correct responses, thank you. Alright, so if I'm looking at this objectively, thinking about, like, what type of power do I need to progress further in this game? The thing that really jumps out to me is I need something that will let me cross gaps. Obviously, the hookshot already does that, but, like, something that will let me cross gaps that, you know, doesn't have a specific cross gaps here marker on it. Oh, right, you. I was wondering for a second why I wasn't able to, I think that's the first time I've seen an honest-to-God health drop. Alright, cool. That one doesn't give a shit. Dead? Also dead. This doesn't feel safe. Well, in general, the quarry is not safe. I am specifically referring... Hey. I'm specifically referring to that bridge. It turned out to actually be completely safe. At least in the sense that I was not attacked by things halfway across. I guess it was just a scenic bridge. Also, where is this all leading to? Oh! Can gate open from this side, please? Because that would... Right, I already knew this. Yeah, I already knew this. Crap. Okay. It did feel somewhat familiar, but also not that. I didn't have the hook shot, I definitely didn't know how to pray, and I don't think that I had the shield yet either. There was a lot I was missing at that time. Oh, this now... Interesting. Is that the one that was corrupted before? Oh, shit. I feel like I shouldn't be standing here. Yeah, it's probably fine. And safe. I don't know if I have to use these teleporters to get back to this place, but I'm not taking chances on it. That's the one I was thinking of. That's the corrupted one. Which I kind of feel like we have no choice but to actually... Yeah, there's no other path. Do I want to know... Do I want to know for sure? Should I? I mean, if you're just gonna stand there. Well, I mean, yeah, if the game doesn't ever explain it, I feel like some explanation on the matter would be helpful. Ooh, he got me good. Shut up. Okay, stop it. I was trying not to use those. exactly what I wanted. Oh, this game is fun. What now? That's what I thought. Mmm, that's tasty. Hey there. I'll take those. Okay, I see you. What else is back here that I can A on? Nothing? Alright. You thought? Huh? Aura's gem. Symbol and symbol go up, I guess. Let's try it? I don't know what the hell anything else is doing for me right now. Wait, where is it? There it is. Yeah. Oh god, oh geez, oh no. See, I don't know, like obviously I'd like to know, but I feel like with this game, it's kind of like I know what I'm supposed to know, right? I haven't forgotten. Well, that got scary for a second. Oh yeah, that's how I dealt with them last time. I let Bomberman solve the problem. I don't want you to come back up here. See, again, I feel like crossing gaps is going to be important here. Just a feeling I have for no particular reason. If you think that whatever Aura's gem is relatively inconsequential and it's okay to just tell me about it, then I'll leave that to your discretion, but just know that I am not particularly concerned with min-maxing my gameplay. So I'm okay with going through the game just not knowing what stuff does, but just making educated guesses. Damn. Oh yeah, I forgot those shots track. Hey! From a floor away? Sure. Oh, I have an idea suddenly. The AoE of explosions is a sphere, not a flat circle or a dome. Yes, Nova, that's true, but does that sphere generally travel through solid stone floors without doing any damage to said floor? One of you idiots is gonna blow the other one up soon enough. Or yourself. Works for me. Ow. No. No. I can't, like... I've talked about the enemy pathing in this game, but in general, their AI is fantastic. Okay. Little more on the area of effect there than I was expecting, but that's okay. There. Alright, that's okay. If this works the way I think it might. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, being able to, like, two-shot these instead of however many it was taken before, like 4 or 5, definitely makes it a little simpler. But also, speaking of making things simpler, ow, 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 ow! I mean, we'll take that. All right. I have an idea. I don't know if this works. No, huh? Okay. What does the dagger do again? I know I used it. I know I went a while without using it, but then I used it. And I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, so I guess the dagger chain probably works with the dagger. Yeah, that checks out. I'll take that. You know, I bet this is all fine. I will press this lever switch thing. You know, I really like this game is like, it's cryptic and confusing and like sort of difficult to figure out without being impossible to progress through. Well, I don't trust this at all. It feels a little bit like, it has sort of the general feeling of like, are you interested in the idea of La Mulana, but you want a game that is significantly easier to figure out than La Mulana? That seems important. just mean in terms of, like, the minute-to-minute of this game is... It just doesn't feel as hostile. In terms of actually, like, giving you some kind of idea of where you're, you know, where you're intended to go. So, important question. Does the gas mask make me... Yup, it sure does. It sure does make it so that I don't take damage from that. Which would explain why all the people in here mining are using them. Which I suppose means that I can now move my way down here somewhat safely. But not right now, I can't. Right now, we're gonna run our asses back to the save point. Nice. Okay. Cool. So weirdly, this is an optional that is... Or this is an item that is good, but technically optional. Because the gas doesn't actually kill you. It just makes things very, very difficult. Rather notably, it is also not camouflage. Have I mentioned that I really, really like the fact that, like, hits and explosions and, like, changes in the environment actually mess with their aim? I think that's an excellent touch. Yeah, that's true. La Mulana also, it does not really breadcrumb you in a way that really makes sense from a game design perspective. Like, it makes sure that all of the information that you need is available and can be gotten. But they do nothing to make sure that you will come across items before you need them, or, you know, have access to information before it becomes relevant. It throws everything in it. It throws everything in at you in a mishmash. Yeah, just a big stack of papers, and then asks you to make sense of it. And this game is at least doing things like giving me an item at around the time that I need it to get through the area that I'm currently in. Or dropping a map page to let me know that this is an area that I'm supposed to be going to next. Okay, I guess you can see me from there. Good to know. God damn. Hi. That was not handled optimally. What? Gun? Gun? Even the game was surprised. Whoa. That's a slightly different gun than the one they were using. I would argue that in a sense, La Mulana is also drip feeding the... Like, La Mulana's core design is also drip feeding the information through cryptically written passages throughout the game. It's just that there's way more of it, and despite being written in plain English, it's so heavy on like riddles and obtuseness that it doesn't particularly care if you figure out what it's trying to say. In fact, it rather delights in you not being able to do that. Which brings me back to the idea that this is a similar feeling, just with a significant nudge in the direction of user-friendliness. Oh, no thanks. Mind you, it's not a nudge all the way in the direction of user-friendliness. Like, there are still things that are obviously intended to remain obtuse. That should not work, but I'm really glad it does. We're gonna have to go down the drop ladder, huh? Yeah, rather notably, I thought I would have to, but I have written exactly 0 notes for Tunic. Now, I did get a bit lost the other day on where I was supposed to go. So it's not like it's been, you know, it's not like it's been easy, smooth sailing the whole time. Ah, crap. But I mean, that was, like, I've really been significantly stuck, like, one time. Man, I really got to get it together on how wide an area of effect those things have, because it is a lot. And I'm just never ready for quite how much it is. What I am specifically saying, I'm also not trying to compare this game and La Mulana in terms of quality, because they are different. But what I am saying is that I think this is a game that is better for someone who wants the general experience that La Mulana provides, but doesn't have as much patience for the hostility of that gameplay and design. Like, if you're someone who watches La Mulana and you're like, wow, this is a really cool concept, but I could never play this, Tunic might be the middle ground where it's like, oh, I could do this, though. This would be fine. Because the experiences are not one-to-one the same, but there is enough shared DNA in them where, like, if you played Tunic, and then someone was like, all right, imagine that, but turned up to 11 in every possible regard. And that's basically La Mulana. That's the closest parallel. I think this is the closest parallel for something that I can sort of explain as being a similar experience. While not just being the same thing. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, I can futz with that. Nova, La Mulana 2 literally called me a dumbass repeatedly. Specifically. That exact word. There was an entire series of tablets I had to read that just called me foolish repeatedly. That's true. That's true. I would not know if the game was calling me an asshole right now. I just think it's an interesting thought experiment, honestly. Because I don't think the games are really the same at all. But I do think there is something really strongly to be said for, like, this is that game for people who don't have the patience for that game. Because everything about it is friendlier. The design is friendlier. The gameplay, while still challenging, is easier. Well, this is about to be a boss. Yeah, no, but the way I presented that made it sound like I was telling you that for the first time. I was just reminding you. That's true too, Dama. La Mulana is pretty intentionally stiff in its okay. It's pretty intentionally stiff in its gameplay style. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sadie, whatever lurk works for you is good for me. That was probably fine, I think, maybe.